now I'm flipping it, and I'm gonna move it right here so everybody can see. All right, so today, you guys, I'm gonna talk to you about why TCU is the place for you. So there's various reasons why I think TCU can definitely be the place for you. And when I talk about this, I'm not only talking about students, but I'm also talking about parents. You know, parents have involvement in where their child may attend college. So if you know that you want your child on a spiritual path, a path that is going to encourage their faith, I highly recommend TCU. So let's get started. Why TCU is the place for you? Well, for starters, they provide an exceptional environment, okay, for students seeking academic success. They have a variety of programs, social clubs, along with, of course, clubs that encourage your spiritual growth, your spiritual development. For a Christian myself, I know that this is a very big, important topic, especially in the world that we live in today. You know, today it's so easy to get involved in worldly things and no longer seek God because, you know, we're in college and we're having all these fun experiences, and guess what? You kind of start to get over a little bit to the left when really you should be aligned. So with that being said, whether you are a student seeking a college that is going to continue to help you grow spiritually and motivate you to and put you around people that are like-minded like you, or whether you're a parent that's also trying to give in to your child, I would really like you to sit here with me today and listen to a couple of the things that I'm going to talk about. So like I said, I could definitely stand for their values and the things that they offer in addition to the spiritual growth. In addition, you know, the university stats, safety is a huge thing. You know, there's carrying license, there's all these things and just things always happening on campus, right? And so safety is a very big issue today, specifically in high schools, elementary schools. I mean, gosh, the way that we have to be so cautious about where we send our children and even where we go. You know, anybody could be holding a gun, anything could happen in any moment. So with that being said, TCU, their ratings are very, very low compared to a lot of the other places when it comes to their accidents and incidents that have occurred, right? So their goal is to very much so prevent these occurrences and to have that safety and stability on campus 24/7. So the university stats in 2023 actually showed significant difference compared to other universities. So they were very, very low on the spectrum of endangerment and incidents. So again, keep that in mind. Safety is a very big thing. Spiritual growth, again, a very big thing. So another thing with safety that we have to keep in mind, safety doesn't necessarily always just mean physical harm, right? Safety could very much so mean mental illness. And let's think about it. There's a lot of that going around today. There's a lot of mental illness, a lot more awareness about these things, but still even then, people find it to be difficult to speak out about the thoughts that they're having or things that they're struggling in. And with that being said, TCU offers a 24/7 crisis line. So these are not just administrators, but these are also students that volunteer and take the time to be a part of this hotline, and they're able to sit there and talk with these people that are going through whatever it may be, you know, whether they're having thoughts and contemplating committing suicide. Guys, that's like a very serious thing. That's a very big and prone thing in our youth and even in our adult age now. Our young adults are going through a lot mentally. So with having this, you're having that physical safety as far as away from gun violence and things of that sort, right? Because there's officers there 24/7. There's all these protocols and classes that they have, the students take along with the administrators. But on top of that, they make it a point to make mental health a very serious thing. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about where is it that you might want to go, or is the college that you're pursuing or the college that you're thinking about really going to take your spiritual growth serious, really going to take your physical safety serious, and really going to take your mental health serious? Because let's be real, college is hard. And sometimes we're struggling, we got a lot going on, and then it just piles up and piles up and piles up. And those things could cause things like depression or anxiety or just genuine overwhelmness. And with that, we could try to sit there and go do things that we shouldn't be, whether that's partying, drinking, or just letting things pile up so much and just giving up. So to have that sense of community in a college that continues to almost just embrace you and keeps you firmly in a foundation where you need to be, that is always going to be the goal, right? They also have more than 20 student ministries and weekly services. Guys, that's awesome. To have something like that where it's not just administration involvement, but students are out there making a difference. Students are out there making sure that they're the ones being like, hey, come here, yeah, you're welcome. Like, come here, come join this, come join that. Like, that sense of, again, community, like we spoke about earlier, is such a serious thing and something everybody wants to be involved. Everybody wants to feel that they're welcome. I mean, who doesn't? Anybody that says that, come on, that's not true. So when you're thinking about what college you want to go to, keep these things in mind, okay? Keep in mind, what kind of experience do you want to have? And look, even if you're not somebody who is Christian, right? Even if you're not somebody who has these beliefs, wouldn't you want to be surrounded by people who just want to love you? People who just want to welcome you and nurture you and invite you to all these awesome things. And you know what? Maybe that longing that you've been having is because you're needing something like this, because you're needing to see that, you know, that magical moment, you're needing to feel it. Maybe you're needing that sense of community a lot more than you think that you do. So again, some reasons why TCU is the place for you. All right, thank you guys so much for having me, and thank you for being here. Bye.